Stanley Johnson walked off the set of Piers Morgan's talk TV show on Tuesday night after he told the host, "You lured me in." During Tuesday night's Piers Morgan Uncensored, the former Good Morning Britain host spoke with Stanley Johnson about his son and Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Stanley told Piers he strongly believes his son will still be the PM in 2 years' time, and stepped in to defend his actions during Partygate. However, towards the end of the interview, things got a tad frosty as Stanley told Piers he was a cheater. This led the 81-year-old to walk off the set before the segment had officially finished. As Piers brought the interview to a close, he told his guest, "It is great to see you, and, as always, an effervescent presence." "You are a cheater, I've got to tell you," Stanley told the host. "You know, you lured me in here," Stanley replied before Piers interrupted, "I'm a trophy hunter, I lured in the trophy." "I don't think I am a trophy," Stanley hit back as the host continued, "There's nothing wrong with defending your son, and we got to talk about trophy hunting and your book." "And I showed you doing a handstand. The words you're looking for, Stanley, are thank you, Piers." Before Piers could go to an advert break, Stanley decided to get up out of his seat and walk off the set. "See you all, folks," Stanley said as he shook Piers' hand. The Prime Minister's father proceeded to walk off the set as Piers added, "Tell Boris to come in soon." Piers looked slightly wide-eyed and awkward as he continued with the show after Stanley's swift exit. "I think he's going to go and get Boris out of the fridge," he joked. Earlier in the interview, Piers grilled Stanley over whether Boris will continue as the Prime Minister. "The stats are now heavily against him," Piers pointed out. "Hardly any Conservative Prime Ministers ever survived much longer than 6 months from a no-confidence vote." Stanley insisted, "Let me tell you something, I am completely confident that this time, 2 years from now, you and I will be having this conversation possibly, and you will be saying, 'Well, you're still the father of the Prime Minister, Stanley.'" "That might be true," Piers weighed in before adding, "I'm not saying necessarily that shouldn't be what happens, but I think you might be right. He has got the escapology skills of Harry Houdini." "Houdini, as I recall, eventually died," Stanley joked. "Yes, he did," Piers replied. "I am not mentioning Jeremy Hunt, but you've got to be careful who is around him at the moment."